The storm they thought would destroy you is now dismantling their own foundation. Every scheme, every lie, every whisper they launched against you is returning with precision. They thought they could wound you and walk away untouched. But divine order does not miss. The very ground they stood on is shaking, and they can't understand why everything is crumbling. This isn't bad luck. This is divine correction. When someone deliberately targets a pure soul, they activate a law that no human can override. The universe keeps its receipts. What they sowed in cruelty, they're now reaping in collapse. The light they tried to dim is the same light now exposing their darkness to everyone they deceived. They thought they were clever, plotting behind closed doors, smiling in your face while crafting your downfall. But the same doors they closed on you are now closing on them. The same laughter they mocked you with now echoes through empty halls, because no one trusts them anymore. Their alliances have fractured, and the truth has made its grand entrance. It wasn't an accident. Their betrayal was strategic. They wanted to see you break. They wanted your spirit shattered so they could feel powerful in their weakness. But the universe doesn't reward malicious intentions. It returns them tenfold. The pit they dug for you has become their permanent address. You were their test, and they failed it spectacularly. You extended loyalty, honesty, and care, and they responded with manipulation and deceit. Now that your absence is their new reality, they are discovering how expensive it is to mistreat someone who was sent into their life as a blessing. Everything they once valued is slipping through their fingers. Money, relationships, influence, peace of mind. They're surrounded by chaos because that's what they tried to plant in your garden. You watered their life with kindness, but they poured poison into yours. The imbalance could not stand. Now the scales are being reset. Their finances are in ruins. They can't explain why every opportunity dries up at the last moment. It's because their energy is contaminated. When the heart is corrupt, nothing built upon it can prosper. They're learning that no amount of material gain can replace the loss of divine favor. Those fake smiles and false victories they paraded are evaporating. The people who once admired them now avoid them. The same mask they used to deceive others has fused to their face, and now they're stuck pretending to be okay while their world burns silently behind the scenes. You were the light in their dark world, but they mistook your kindness for weakness. They didn't realize that what they rejected was divine protection in disguise. Now that protection has withdrawn, they're exposed to the same forces they once weaponized against you. The irony is almost poetic. They're now dealing with people exactly like themselves, cold, untrustworthy, and power-hungry. The mirror effect is cruel but necessary. They needed to see themselves from the other side to understand what they inflicted on you. Meanwhile, your life is rising in quiet strength. You've learned not to chase revenge, but to allow time to reveal truth. You've evolved past the pain and into purpose. Their downfall isn't your celebration. It's your confirmation that divine justice works, even in silence. You were never meant to fight their battles in the flesh. The universe took that burden from you. While they plotted, you healed. While they gossiped, you grew. The light within you became too powerful for their lies to dim. Now, the very energy they once fed on has vanished from their reach. The tables have turned completely. They're watching from afar as you rebuild stronger, happier, and freer. They scroll through your progress, whispering that you changed, but the truth is, you simply became who you were always meant to be. The version of you that once tolerated disrespect no longer exists. Don't let guilt or pity pull you back. Their lessons are their own. Everyone must face the echo of their own vibration. You've graduated from that frequency. You're now aligned with peace, abundance, and authenticity. Things they once pretended to have but could never sustain. Their suffering isn't your joy. It's their awakening. And your rise isn't revenge, it's divine restoration. The light wins quietly, consistently, completely. You are living proof that nothing done against you can prosper when you are aligned with truth. As their world collapses, yours expands. Opportunities, favor, and clarity are flowing toward you. Everything they tried to block is now being delivered double. Every delay has been turned into preparation. The waiting was never punishment, it was protection. Now they sit in silence, realizing they lost someone irreplaceable. They may replay every moment, trying to figure out where it went wrong. But the answer is simple. They underestimated a soul that was divinely guided. You were never common. You were chosen. This is your season of quiet triumph. You don't need to announce it. The energy speaks for itself. The glow of peace on your face, the ease in your spirit, the joy that can't be faked. That's the victory. That's your justice. Let them learn. Let them watch. Let them feel the consequences of their choices. Because this time there's no going back to what broke you. You've crossed into a new frequency, and that bridge no longer exists. And as you continue forward, remember, your story is not one of revenge but revelation. What was meant to destroy you became the catalyst for your transformation. Stay elevated, stay grateful. And if this message spoke to your soul, subscribe to Angelic Soul, where light always has the final say. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for restoring equilibrium to every situation meant to harm me. Every false tongue that rose against me is silenced by the vibration of truth. I release the need for revenge and surrender to divine timing and justice. I affirm that peace surrounds me and prosperity finds me. Let every dark energy that once sought to drain me now dissolve into nothingness. I call in clarity, to see, to know, and to discern who truly stands in light. I bless even those who hurt me, for their lessons will awaken them to truth. I step fully into my new chapter, aligned with abundance and wisdom. I thank the universe for turning pain into elevation and betrayal into divine direction. My spirit is free, my energy is protected, and my destiny is unfolding beautifully. So it is. Amen.